Hi, I'm Alexandra from Novato Gymnastics. Thanks for joining me today. This is our stretching routine for the Rocket Level 1 and Level 2 class. So if you've been in my class before, this should be really familiar to you. If you haven't been in my class, this should be something fun to do at home. You can do this with your friends, with your siblings, with your parents. Give it a try. Before we get started, make sure that you have plenty of space around you. So if you're in your living room, go ahead and push some furniture out of the way and make sure that you have enough space to safely move. You may also want to put down a yoga mat, a towel, or something soft to make this a little bit easier on your joints. All right, let's get started. Let's start with our feet together, arms out to the side. Hold your belly button in really nice and tight, and we're gonna start with small circles forward. Arms are straight, medium, and then big circles forward. Hold your core really tight. Very good, and freeze. Small circles backwards, medium, and big. Good, really big circles, arms straight, core tight. Good, stretch up really tall into your rocket body position. In your rocket body, you're pulling your buns under, abs in, ribs in, and press those arms behind your ears. So you're as tall and as tight as you possibly can be. Good, from here, fold forward into your standing pike position. Legs are straight. Very good. Walk your hands out into a mountain. In our mountain, we're trying to create a triangle with our body. So push those armpits backwards towards your knees. Arms are straight, ears are covered, and we're gently pressing our heels down towards the ground. You're doing a great job. Awesome. Down for our kitty cat stretch. You should feel this in your armpits and your shoulders. You're gently pressing your shoulders down to the ground. Awesome, back to mountain. Create that triangle. Shoulders and armpits are pushed towards your knees. Your heels are trying to go flat to the carpet. Good. Walk your hands to your feet, back to your standing pike position. And jump your feet apart to a sandwich, like this. Very good. Feet are flat, hands are flat in the middle. Good, now put your hands on top of your feet. Both hands on top of one foot. Switch to the other foot. Hands in the middle. All right, make sure those hands are nice and flat. And you want your hands to be relatively close to your feet. So if your hands are way out here, walk those hands in. We're gonna slowly go up onto releve and then backwards onto our heels. 5 times. Ready, lift. 1, 2, 3, releve, heels. 4, and 5. Very good. Okay, now we're gonna practice going from our sandwich into our straddle L position. We wanna go really slow. So you're gonna start up on releve. Let your shoulders go forward of your wrists and your fingertips. Lift all the way up and then slowly come down. You're trying to hold that position with your bottom up off the ground if you can. All right, go ahead and try that 5 times, going nice and slow. So remember, start in your sandwich. Lift up onto releve. Let your shoulders go in front of your wrists and your fingers. And then you're gonna slowly lift your foot up. And then you're gonna try to hold in your straddle L. So at the end, the goal is to end in this position. Good job. All right, go ahead, keep practicing those. Going nice and slow, lifting your toes up. And then you're holding your bottom up in your straddle L at the end. Great work. All right, when you're finished, go ahead and take a seat in your nice big straddle. When we're in our straddle position, we want to be sitting up tall, so our back is flat, shoulders are down, long neck, legs are straight, feet are pointed, and our knees are facing up towards the ceiling. So if your feet are rolling in and your knees are pointing forward, go ahead and twist those knees out, sit up nice and tall, arms out to the side. Very good. Now we're gonna point and flex 10 times. Ready? 1, 2, 3, sit up really Good. Point those toes, sit up really tall. Go up and over to one side. Keep those legs tight. Toes are pointed. You should feel a stretch right here in your side body. Good, sit up tall, feet are pointed, long neck. Over to the other side. Leg is tight. Feel that stretch here in your side body. Twist up towards the ceiling. Very good. Back up to the middle, sit up really tall. Now we're gonna try to get our hands to our ankles, keeping our knees up, and we're gonna fold forward into our pancake position. The goal here is to get our belly button flat against the ground while keeping our knees up towards the ceiling and our feet pointed. Go ahead and do the best you can. We're gonna hold here for 30 seconds. I'm gonna count us down. Here we go. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, see if you can go lower, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. For the last 10 seconds, put those hands out, keep those feet pointed. 9, 8, 7, 6, see if you can go lower. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Walk those hands up, shake out your legs, and bring your feet together into your pike position. All right. In your pike, you want to sit really tall, like your back is up against a wall. So sit up super tall, hold that position, belly's tight, long neck. Good, now I want you to slouch. Roll those shoulders forward. We don't really want to see this in gymnastics. Sit up tall, this is much better. Good, now slouch. Sit up tall, slouch. Sit up tall, good, okay. Hold this tall position through your torso, so your belly is tight, long neck. You're as tall as you possibly can be from your belly button to the top of your head. Hands on top of your knees, and we're simply gonna point and flex. Keep your back nice and straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, full range of motion here. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Flex those feet. Reach up really tall as you possibly can be. You might feel a stretch right here, which I do. I feel a stretch in my hamstrings, just sitting up really tall with my arms up and my feet flex. Good. From here, fold forward, grab those toes, lift them off the ground if you can. If this is easy for you, you're gonna try to bend your elbows down towards your knees like this. If that's easy for you, you're gonna keep your elbows down and try to bring your nose down. So find the spot where you feel a stretch. So it might be here, and you might be able to bring your nose down. Find the spot that's best for you. We're gonna hold here for 20 seconds. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, see if you can go a little lower, 19, 20, good job, point those feet, walk those hands out onto the carpet or onto the floor in front of you, and go as low as you can for 10 seconds. Keep those legs straight, feet pointed. Ready? Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. All right, up onto your knees, palms up, roll them down. If you're working on a computer a lot for school, this should feel really good. Good, and then switch. Good, rotate your wrists together. We're gonna do 5 squeezes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good, 5 firecrackers. So you're gonna squeeze and then open. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Awesome. Now we're gonna go apart together. So you're gonna open your hands wide and then close them tight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fingers tight, arms out to the side, and you're gonna lift up your wrists and your fingers towards the ceiling. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shake it out. Great job, you guys. That was awesome. All right, now we're gonna do our I's, T's, Y's, and W's. So for these, you're gonna lay on your stomach and you're gonna smush your forehead and your nose into the ground. And then, using your back muscles and your shoulder muscles, you're gonna lift your arms up. into our 4 letters. So letter I, arms are by your ears, and you're just gonna try to lift them up off the ground as straight as they go. For letter T, your arms are gonna be out to the side, and you're gonna lift them up off the ground as high as they go. For letter Y, you're gonna bring your arms up like this, so your body's gonna be in a capital Y position, and then you're gonna lift them up. And the last one is W, so you're gonna bend your elbows, creating two 90 degree angles, like this, and then you're gonna lift them up off the ground. All right, I'm gonna try my best. I do not have super strong or flexible shoulders, so you might see my arms only go a little bit up off the ground. That's okay. If you're more flexible and a little stronger in this area and have more range of motion, lift up your arms a little bit higher. All right, so remember, you're gonna be flat, nose is gonna smush into the ground. We're gonna start with letter I, so your arms are gonna be up and in front. Okay, here we go. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Okay, now letter T, so arms are out to the side. Nose is gonna smush into the floor. Lift for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job, letter Y. So arms are gonna be up and in front, but a little out to the side. Be sure on this one that your arms stay straight. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The last letter is our W, so bend those elbows, nose into the ground, and hold. Try to pinch your shoulder blades together. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. All right, roll over onto your back. Be sure that your feet are flat, and they're gonna be a little bit apart, shoulder width apart. Feet are flat, arms are to your side, and we're gonna do a shoulder bridge. So this isn't quite the full bridge that we practice in gymnastics. You might see your parents doing this in yoga, but this is a really good way to activate the muscles in your hamstrings, so on the back of your legs, your bottom, and your back. And we use all those muscles in a full bridge that we do in gymnastics. But let's start with the shoulder bridge. So we're gonna start by pressing our hips up towards the ceiling, and if you can, you're gonna try to walk your hands in and make a little fist. Very good. Your chin should be on your chest, and you should be looking forward. Very good. Keep those heels flat. If you're up on releve, drop those feet. Make sure that your knees are in line with your toes, and press up. We're gonna hold this for 30 seconds. Very good. You should feel your legs working, the muscles in your booty, those are working, and also the muscles in your lower back. Everything is nice and tight as you press up towards the ceiling. Good, let's hold this for another 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Separate your hands and lower down. Very good. Now, keep those hands by your side, keeping our heels flat. We're gonna simply press up, squeeze everything, and then lower down. Let's try that 5 times. Here we go. 1, and then all the way down. 2, all the way down. 3, be sure that you're squeezing at the top and pushing all the way up. 4, and 5. Good job. This time let's hold and walk our feet together and see if we can point one leg up to the sky. Be sure it's super straight and that foot is pointed. Good, now we're gonna lower and lift. This foot on the bottom is gonna stay flat. Lower and lift. We're just practicing maintaining control in this position and a really tight top leg. One more. Good, and then we're gonna switch. So feet are together, push up, leg is straight. Good, foot is pointed. Lower and lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Very good, you guys. Get into a tuck position. Use the rock and rolls. Awesome. All right, if you're feeling up to it, I want you to find a safe place at your house to push up into your full bridge. Remember, when we do a bridge, we're gonna keep our feet flat. So we don't wanna be up onto a releve. Keep those feet nice and flat. And the goal is to get our arms straight and close to our ears. So those three things, feet flat, arms straight, and close to our ears. It might be helpful to find a place where you can do a bridge with your feet up on a mat or up on a step. Something that's elevated is gonna make it a little bit easier for you to get into a full bridge with your arms straight, arms close to your ears, and shoulders open. That's the best kind of bridge. All right, you guys, find a safe place to do that, and I will see you next time. Thanks for joining me.